Hey guys, welcome back, or hello if you're new here. So today we are gonna pick my TBR for February. I have my little, I don't know if I could call it TBR jar, but yeah, it is just fitting, I think, for reading this cute little glass, I would say. I mean, it's a wine glass of my parents, but it was gorgeous, so I needed to take it for my TBR jar. I wrote down a few prompts we can pick today from, and it's not that many prompts just because I will be moving back to Korea for my second semester of my master's degree, and I'm only in Germany for holidays, so my background will also change in a bit, but for now we are in Germany and we are gonna pick the TBR for February. I decided to pick 6 books. I normally read a bit more, but I also last year had months where I only read 5 books, but I think with 6 it is a good number for me to complete it, with also having a bit of wiggle room to read other books if I want to, because I am a really big mood reader. Yeah, I'm super excited to pick. Here you can see all the books I have currently in Germany that are on my TBR, and then I also have my Fable in front of me I can choose from, because as I said, I will be only 1 week in February in Germany, and then I will be the rest of the February back in Seoul. And I do have quite a few books in Seoul as well I haven't read yet, so these are also on my TBR I will have in mind. Okay guys, so let's pick our first prompt. So here we have one, and let's see what it is. You can see first, it is a dark romance book. Okay, I love my dark romances. So what could we read? So from here we have quite a few. Never Say Never is actually not a bad option. I'm still not prepared because this is the 4th book in a series and I love the first 3. It's one of my favorite series, but I don't really like reading books where there are children in it. I know, it's just my preference, but one of the characters has a child, and as it is mafia dark romance, I'm not sure how I feel about that, so I haven't taken the leap yet to read it. That's a beautiful fiend, which I wanted to read for a while, but for this one the thing is kind of, do I start a new series or do I wait a little bit longer for a new series to start? We have My Dark Jog, which I really want to read, but also it's very spicy, so I haven't taken the chance on it yet. Let me see what I have on my Fable as well, what we could pick. Ooh, okay, no, I know what I want to read. I really know what I want to read because I haven't yet and I'm kind of scared to read it. That's why I have pushed it into the future, but I really need and want to read it. I have to read Sweet Venom by Rina Kent. I'm a Rina Kent lover, like I would say since the Legacy of God series, because it's pretty much my favorite series, if not one of my favorite series ever. And I haven't really read her old books, so I can't really talk about those, but I love them. My favorite book ever right now on my ranking is Kiss the Villain. Love, love, love. And yeah, I really loved Beautiful Venom as well. I'm really scared for Sweet Venom. I can't even say why, but for that couple I'm not as excited as I would be for other couples. I know it will be emotionally draining, but also fun. I don't know. In a while I wasn't in a mood for anything that was very emotional. I just wanted to have fun contemporary romances. That's why I pushed it back. But now I really need to read it. Yeah, it just has to be Sweet Venom. So that is my first pick of February. Let's pick the second prompt. Oh, so many. Okay, so the second one you can see again first. Which is it? A book from my 26 for 2026. Okay, so we have a few books here, and I kind of need to read all the books from here because I don't want to take all of those back to Korea with me, but I want to read them as well, and I don't want to have them in Germany because obviously I probably won't be in Germany for like a year until next Christmas, so yeah. So what is on my 2026? I kind of know what's on my 2026, so a lot of those actually are my 2026. I think the books I'm contemplating about are probably these 3 on the bottom. All of those are on my 2020. All of those are on my 26 for 2026. So we have Book of Ezreal. I really want to read it, but it is a quite tiny font. Yeah, and I just haven't taken the step yet. I'm also a little scared to read it because it has such hype, and I think it would suit my taste a lot, and I think it would be like very good. But like every time I have this opinion of before reading the book already thinking it would be good, it feels like there's pressure to like it. Then the other book is The Games Gods Play. I really want to read this. I'm currently still reading Blood of Hercules, and I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. I'm only on page 70, but I'm on page 70 and I have the thought of DNF in my head, and that's crazy because nothing really happened yet. But that's also like nothing really happened yet. Like nothing that was interesting to me, but I will continue reading it a bit more and see how it goes, because sometimes books just get better. And then the last book on this, like for this prompt, could be Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. And I am scared to read this because, by the way, I have this gorgeous Fairy Loot edition. I'm scared to read this because it is third person and I don't read in third person. It's not like an absolute criteria, but I just can't really feel the characters as much if I read in third person. I haven't enjoyed it at all, so I have never really done it. But I really want to read this in 2026. I think this book sounds super fun, the premise. I also heard it is written quite well, and it is like a bit of a more intellectual writing style. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I think that would be fun. And I think honestly, if I'd also just think about the weight of the books, if I have to bring them with me, I have to decide for Catabasis. I think I have to bite the bullet and start it and read it and yeah, see what is going on with this book. So Catabasis it is. Also for this one, I am thinking of buying myself, or not buying myself, my birthday is at the beginning of March, and I'm thinking of wanting a Kindle for it, and I'm thinking of maybe buying it already in Germany, like making a deal with my parents, because they would like to gift me something, but I'm obviously in Korea, so it would be perfect to already buy it in Germany and then have it as a present later. But then I can already use it also for my flight. So I'm thinking of getting a Kindle. Let me know in the comments what you think about a Kindle. But then I could read books like these where the font is super tiny, maybe a bit chiller. So yeah, for the second prompt we chose Catabasis. Let's choose the third prompt. So third we have, oh my gosh. Complete a book you have soft DNF. And I put this in specifically because I have 3 books I currently have on soft DNF, in the sense of I have them open on Fable and I am reading currently, but I haven't read them for like 1, 2 or even 3 months. So it is kind of a soft DNF, but it's like not a DNF, if you know what I mean. So the 3 books I have currently going on are Riot House, and I'm at 18% I think for Riot House. It is super fun and I very much enjoyed the book, but for some reason I just stopped because I think there was another book I really want to read. I'm a big mood reader, and then I just never got back to it. So I kind of should read it. I have it in Seoul. And then the second one is Bradva Prince. I've read Bradva Bride, loved it. Not 5-star, but loved it. And then I immediately read Bradva Prince, and I very much enjoyed it, but there was one scene that was kind of not my cup of tea, because I personally don't enjoy it. If they have other sexual relationships with people in the book that are actually like talked about / happening and being described in the book before they are together with the like actual couple, like I know technically they are not together yet, and that is totally fine. They are not in a relationship, but at the same time it's kind of like, I don't want to hear it. I just want to be in my lovey-dovey world where they're together. I know it's dark romance, but still, that's also why I love obsessed psychopaths, because it's only one person they are obsessed with. So that's kind of what took me off the book, and then I was less excited about it and kind of like put it to the side and didn't continue. And I was also like 16 or 18% in that. And then the last one is which one is it? It's the second book in the Hollow Boys. I don't really know the name right now, but it's with Rook and I forgot the girl's name. Oopsie. But yeah, it's the second book in the Hollow Boys series, and I thought the Hollow Boys series, I started reading it after completing Legacy of Gods because I heard it is quite similar, like with the college aspect, the dark romance aspect. That's what I love. And I liked the first book. It was not like as good as Legacy of Gods. It was not woo, but it was a good book. And the second book, for some reason, I'm not a big fan of like time jumps. And like the book started like before the first book even happened, like way prior, like when they were in high school. And yeah, it felt very dragging for me. I actually, because the font is very badly printed in the indie book, I started listening to it as an audiobook, and I'm not a big audiobook fan, so everything was kind of like hard for me, was not that enjoyable. And yeah, I listened to it. I'm at 41%, so I'm not even that, like, I'm quite far into it, I would say. But now we are actually at the point where it should get good. I haven't decided yet if I want to listen on the audiobook, because I don't love those very spicy scenes to listen to it. Or if I'm gonna read now the book. But that could also be a good option. So we have those three. Which one do I want to read? Honestly, I think, and that's a wild choice because I really want to complete the second book of Hollow Boys, and I'm the furthest into that book. But for some reason, I'm feeling Riot House. I am feeling Riot House. I think that would be a fun one to finish. It's also the one that I started months ago, like the first out of these three. So yeah, Riot House it is for my third prompt. Let's pick our fourth one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this prompt. It's draining my bank account, but worth it. Buy a new book to read. I mean, I just said I might be buying a Kindle. So it's like kind of questionable until I have my Kindle which book I should buy, which is maybe in the unlimited, Kindle Unlimited, because I want to have Kindle Unlimited, obviously. So, but let's have a look on my Amazon account, because like I know a lot of people don't want to support Amazon, and I'm also totally understanding that. I would also like to not do it, but I live in South Korea, as I said, and it is super hard to buy English books there, so I buy them off of Amazon.com because I can buy books if I pay more than $49 in an order. I get free shipping. So yeah, that's why I do it mostly, and it works currently for me very well. So let's have a look. I think I'm not gonna order it right now. I will probably do like one order at the beginning or mid of February, because there are like, I think 2 releases at least that are like releasing in February I want to read. So maybe that's one we are gonna pick today. But that is kind of why I'm not gonna order it right now, but we are gonna choose it right now. Ooh, okay, so there's one book I really want to read. Let me see. I don't think it is in Kindle Unlimited, but it might be. It's not in Kindle Unlimited, I think. But still, I could also buy it on Kindle. So the first option would be 8 Seconds to Write. It is a male cowboy romance, and I think it is 2 bull riders who have a one-night stand, but they don't know they are both bull riders, and then later they meet as rivals on the like, I don't know how to call it at bull riders, in the ring, on the field. Very uneducated right now, but yeah. That could be super fun because I really want to read it. It is the first book in a series. We could also read, where is it? We could also read Playing Games by Riley Hart, because this is like the Franklin Hughes series. It's part of the whole universe where there are also like the Pack Boy series, and then there's also the See You Hockey that I already read. So the series that are the Sandinverse from Saxon James and Eden Finlay are part of this, and the Franklin Hughes series, the characters are also kind of connected, not all of them, but most. And in the Franklin Hughes series, each book is written by a different author. That is why it's by Riley Hart. I have never read from her, but this is also a very good contender because I want to continue. And the Franklin Hughes series kind of time-wise comes after the Pack Boy series, so that could be very fun. Yeah, I think I will probably decide between those two. I think I will read Playing Games anyways, because I've seen that, I think if I'm not wrong, it's in Kindle Unlimited. So I think I will go with 8 Seconds to Write because I really want to read it. So the fourth book on my TBR is 8 Seconds to Write by Ashley James. Up for the fifth prompt. Ooh, okay, let me show you. It is a book with a beautiful cover. I mean, beautiful is subjective, let's all be real, but honestly, I do think this is kind of stunning, not gonna lie. This is a stunning book. I think it's pretty because I freaking love black, but it's not beautiful. Those aren't either. I think this is also a beautiful cover. I really, really love this cover as well. I'm not sure about this one. Let me look on my Fable as always. So I've looked through my Fable, and another cover I think is beautiful is The Serpent and the Wings of the Night, and my friend has read it. We both have it, and I still haven't read it, and she really liked it. So I'm thinking about this. Then Veil of Dreams, which is the second after Avalon Tower by C.N. Crawford. That could be a good choice, but I need a recap then of the first book. I still remember that I gave it 5 stars, but I've never continued, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm still not sure about that one. There's so many covers I think are beautiful. Follow the River by C. Ritchie, Nocticadia by Carrie Lake is pretty. Ooh, I absolutely love the cover of Shield of Sparrow by Daphne Perry. That is gorgeous, but it's a thick ass book with very little font, so I'm scared, especially because this month I have lots of catabases, so I'm like, it's like those 2 books would be a bit much. I feel like, you know, I could maybe read Shield of Sparrow the next month, but that would be too much pressure, especially if I want to like branch out and read here and there my little cute tiny May romances, because I'm still in that mood. So I think I might go with Games God's Play. And I know it's also a thick book, but the font is not as small as Shield of Sparrow, and it's also not as long. And I will take this back with me to Seoul anyways if I can't finish it here. I really want to finish Catabasis here though, because I don't want to take that back with me. But I think for my 5th prompt, it is The Games Gods Play. I bought this for myself for Christmas. I'm super excited to read it. And then already the last prompt of my ever first TBR video. I want to take the one that is furthest down. Hello, hello. Here is our last prompt. Oh, those were 2. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that is fun. A contemporary romance book. And I already know what I'm gonna pick. I know what I'm gonna pick. I mean, I could again choose My Dark Joke. This book is just currently not my mood. I will read it. I will take it back with me to Seoul probably, but I think the book I'm gonna pick is Stubborn Pack Boy. Yeah, I have to pick it because it is the 9th book in this series. It's the only one I haven't read yet, and I love this series. I love it. I read all of the 8 previous books in this month, in January, so this has to be read before I go. I'm not gonna take just one book with me, and yeah, I'm super excited for it. Maybe I'll cheat a little and already start it at the end of February, depending on what I'm currently reading. I'm reading 2 books, by the way, currently. Under Your Skin, which is a dark male romance with a killer and a mortician. And then I am also reading Blood of Hercules, which I'm struggling to get into. But yeah, so we have picked all the books for my February TBR. So here are the 3 books we have picked that are physically here with me. We have Catabasis, we have The Games Gods Play, and then we have Stubborn Pack Boy. I will put them here. And then the other books we have are Sweet Venom, 8 Seconds to Write, and we have the Soft DNF Riot House. I was like totally blanking with that one, but Riot House it is. We have to read that when I'm back in Seoul. So those are my 6 books for my February TBR. Let me know in the comments what you have picked for your TBR for February 2026. And I'm super excited to hear from you. Let me know what you think of my TBR. Like, subscribe, and put on the bell. I hope you enjoyed my video. Have a lovely day, and bye bye. See you in my next video.